check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door. The Taliban is threatening to seize Afghanistan's capital less than 3 weeks before U.S. troops leave the country. The group already controls roughly 2/3 of the nation's provinces. Despite the Taliban's gains, the White House says the military withdrawal will proceed as planned. Tropical depression Fred is expected to grow stronger as it approaches the U.S. coast. It's anticipated to make landfall over South Florida sometime this weekend. Fred is the 6th named storm of the year, but the first in over a month. Federal health officials are endorsing COVID-19 vaccines for pregnant women and could soon recommend booster shots for people with weakened immune systems. CBS News has learned that the revised guidance is expected to be voted on this week. And a housing complex in Miami is being evacuated due to structural concerns. Renovations have been in the works at the Miami Towers, and an engineering survey of the building's structure found big concerns. The city received a report yesterday morning, which led to an immediate evacuation order. Since it is low-income housing, having to rent a moving truck would be a burden. But the Miami Housing Authority has found temporary housing for residents, and they're standing by to help people move. Several of the tenants are using the help of their friends and family to get the bare essentials, what they can fit in a car, and move to their new temporary home. Once renovations are complete, residents can move back in if they choose to. There's no word on how long those renovations may take. That's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door.
Heat advisories for today until 8 p.m. as we'll be back up into the mid to high 90s, feeling about like 105 to 107. We can kind of put everything in reverse right here. We'll go down and take a look at old Fred, a low pressure system, now a tropical depression, but he's far from over because as it skirts the northern coast of Cuba right there, looks like it wants to turn back into a tropical storm as it heads towards the southern tip of Florida. Now that's estimated right there about Saturday and Sunday. They've already got tropical storm warnings all along the Florida coast. Back here at home, we'll be up into the 90s by about the noon hour, top out around 97. We've actually rolled back-to-back 97s for Tuesday and Wednesday, and we'll be right back at it again today. And then after a high during the afternoon around 97, then we get ready for nighttime rain activity. Pushes in from the north, drops down to the south right there. Got some good bouts of some heavy rain that'll last us all the way through Friday morning. Nice thing is much cooler temps on the backside headed into the weekend, as we'll see high 80s and low 90s that begin on Saturday and Sunday. And that means we can finally be done with these heat advisories as we get ready to transition into next week. We'll be back with more KOAM Morning News right after this.